just kind of sum up how you thought the game went today.
Thought TCU came out swung the bat really good. Thought when we made a mistake, they hit really hard. Thought Klecker threw the ball good enough. I mean, early on we had a hard time with him. We did scratch a few runs across on him, but their bullpen guys, that last guy threw the ball really good. But really, it's to me, their starter and their offense they just came to play and earned the right to win today and beat us. I mean, Single just really beat us in every face.
Seeing Mason giving up seven runs all earned and not get through 5, a little bit uncommon for him. Is that just
It seems like it. We'd have to go back and look. I mean,
his ERA is 2.93. So.
Yeah, it seemed like when they hit the ball hard today, it went out of the ballpark. There's a lot of those. Now there's obviously some hits in there too, but seemed like right off the bat with Boyer. I'm not sure who the other one was. It seemed like ball was carrying, and really in BP today, wind was kind of blowing in. And BP was kind of surprising.
Coach, do you think Mason wasn't commanding the off-speed stuff very well? It seemed like a slider backed up on him on the Taylor home run in the first.
So Taylor pulled the ball down the line. It probably did back up. I mean, it definitely hung. And so just really location on the fastball to Boyer, breaking ball to Taylor. There's a lot of pitchers have a hard time. That first inning's tough. And he got through the first inning, gave up 2, right? Mm-hmm. And really just probably never really settled in and really executed a bunch of pitches.
You mentioned the offensive firepower that TCU had. When they're hitting the ball, like you said, as hard as they are, and they're just going out of the park, is that something that they're doing specifically, or is it just sometimes it goes that way?
Oh, I don't think you control where the ball goes. I think they just did a good job of hitting. And they've got a few guys that have been around the league for sure. They just put some good swings on some balls. Give them credit.
You talked in here week before last about playing with emotion.
Yeah.
Tempers kind of flare a little bit. How did you feel about that aspect of today's game?
Even what happened today. Really, I think more than anything today is just warnings. Just want to make sure today that nothing happened after the warning. And probably the right thing to do as far as that goes is a little jawing maybe on both sides. And so there's just a big emphasis right now across the country to be, good sportsmen within the game. Play the game the right way and respect the game, and umpires are holding the kids, to that standard. It's the right thing to do.
Seemed like Austin Davis and the crowd kind of it's kind of like watching professional wrestling, and he was the heel.
Yeah, our crowds obviously we appreciate everybody being here, and that's between them and whoever's playing. I'm not going to get into that. A lot of times we don't even hear that stuff. Did hear some of it today. Our crowd's very baseball knowledgeable and very respectful. So.
What did you think of Taper Fast today?
Thought he was good a couple innings. Thought his breaking ball was better. He got some swings on the breaking ball that maybe he hadn't been getting.
Same question about Kyle Robinson, who struggled a little bit, and then today seemed to have a pretty good outing at the end.
Yeah, really like Kyle there, and he came in, made some pitches with the bases loaded, kind of gave us a chance there. The kid with a really good arm, obviously you start him opening day, you feel like he's got a chance to be really good, right? And so maybe we're finding a role for him, back there and at the back end of the game, if you want to say. It's not easy to come in that spot. He came in and executed some pitches.